Fuck around, make my 40 pop.
Alright guys, I want to go over exactly who's going to be like behind or actually making the episodes. That of course is going to be episode 198 and episode 199. Specifically, this is going to be the fight with Naruto and Delta. It's definitely one of my favorite fights in the Boruto manga. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be one of my favorite fights in the Boruto anime when it actually does come out. To be honest, I'm not even going to try to pronounce people's names. To be honest, I think this right here is kind of easy. I'm going to say Ichiro Uno. Alright, Uno is one of the sub-character designs for Boruto and / one of the pillars for Boruto anime, and his previous episodes are episode 175 and 189. Now if I'm not necessarily mistaken, I think 175 is going to be the episode where Deepa fought against Team 7, which is probably like one of the best episodes of Boruto thus far. People were comparing it to episode 65. Obviously no one really said it was better than episode 65. People were saying that it was the best next gen fight, put it like that. And then of course episode 189, this is the fight with Kwaki versus Garo. Now just to be sure, I'm just gonna actually double check it on YouTube because obviously people would have it. Alright, so I already had Boruto's episode 175 up, so of course this right here is the fight with Boruto, and they got the full episode bro. They got the full episode on YouTube, bro. That's insane. That's insane. Alright, and also episode 189. All right, yeah, exactly what I thought. So of course, whoever this guy is, I'm super excited that he's on this episode right here. Ichiro Uno, I'm super excited for him to be right here. Now supposedly this right here is 1 of 4, so I'm guessing it's gonna be 4 animators. Now specifically this guy is gonna be the animation supervisor, so I'm not necessarily sure exactly what that means. I just know if he has anything to do with these 2 episodes right here, I'm 100% thankful that he's on this episode right here, episode 198 and episode 199. Now me personally, I don't really expect 189 or 198 to be on the same level as 199. I think they're probably going to be generally in the same area, but it's going to be leagues ahead. I think 199 is going to be leagues ahead, to be honest. That's just me. I think that right there is probably going to be one of the more important episodes. Now another one's going to be Retsu Okawara. Again, if I'm pronouncing these guys' names wrong, but don't come from here. Please don't come from me. Alright, so Anime Blue says he's one of the pillars of the Boruto anime, has been with the franchise since Naruto / Animation Supervisor usually be put the climax episode, the big fight episode, like episode 175 of the arc, and the previous episodes are 177 and 189 and 186. Now I do want to point out, it's not necessarily like these animators and stuff like that, they're specifically on only these 2 episodes. These are just like the most recent episodes, so of course it's going to be the freshest ones on our mind. So I just want to look it up and see exactly which episodes these are. Episode 177. I hope this is good. 100. This is. Oh, my man's hot. He already reacted to this. My man's got up here quick. I'm not really sure exactly. Again, they got the full episode on YouTube, bro. Hey, bro, I'm happy for this. All right, so this episode wasn't really that crazy. This is pretty much like testing out the security system. It wasn't anything too crazy. Now, what was the other one? Oh shit, I'm frying. Bro, I'm still drunk from last night, dog. I'm still drunk. I ain't gonna lie. 186. Which one was this? Not gonna lie, that sounds like it was a good one, bro. Of course, you understand that episode 189 was the best. I think this was something that had to do with Owl, if I'm not mistaken. Yup, this was the Owl fight. Hopefully this was the second one, and it was the second one. It was definitely the second one. This is definitely, again, the full damn Hey, man. Hey, man, I can't say nothing myself, dog. This fight was definitely animated. I like it. I like it. Again, the stuff that I'm seeing from the animators and their track record, bro, I'm liking it, bro, because when I tell you, bro, this Naruto and Delta fight, bro, it has to be top tier, bro. We have to be talking about this episode in conjunction with episode 65 of the Boruto manga. If it's not on that level, bro, this episode was a disappointment. That's just me. Specifically talking about episode 199. 198, that has a liability to slack off a little bit, but 199, it has to be top tier. Now, the next one's going to be Manami Sugimoto, bruh, again, bruh, if I'm pronouncing this wrong, Bruh, don't kill me. One would say Sugimoto is becoming the Kuda of the Boruto anime, who is the animation supervisor for Boruto vs. Kawaki trailer. Previous episodes are 175 and 192. Alright, so first things first, the Boruto vs. Kawaki trailer was definitely something absolutely elite. I thought it was, in my opinion, one of the best animations that I did see trailer wise from the Boruto series. So if you guys don't necessarily remember that, I'm just going to show a little bit of it from YouTube. All right, yeah, this is it right here, pretty much.
Konoha no shinobi ka?
So yeah, bro, it's going to be elite. It's elite. All right, now not only that, supposedly episode 175, we already knew exactly what that was. This was the Team 7 versus Deepa fight. Yup. And what was it? It was another one. I think it was 192. Yeah, it was 192. Let me see which one this was, bro. 192. Oh, bro, I really like this episode, bro. I really like how this episode looked. In my review right here, I said that this episode looked, I said the animation was nice, and people were like, what are you talking about? There was barely any animations, there's no fights. Bro, just the art style and of course the animation when his father ripped up the paper, bro, it was elite, bro. I just like the art style, dog. It's elite. Like, just look at the bro, the art style is super unique, bro. I like it a lot. Now another one, the fourth and the final one, Kazuya Saito. Again, I think I got that one right, but again, if I pronounced it wrong, bro, don't kill me. An animation supervisor who's solely been assigned to more episodes that have action in them. Previous episodes are episode 166 and 175. All right, this is super interesting. He hasn't necessarily been on, recent episodes, which is, I don't know what to say about that. But specifically, we know what 175 is, of course, Boruto and Team 7 versus Deepa, but 166, not gonna lie, that sounded a little bit familiar. I want to figure out exactly what this is. 166. Oh, this was Deepa versus the people in the forest. Which wasn't bad, but this is Deepa versus Team 7 Part 1. Shout out to my man's anime analysis.
Oh, she got sucker punch. What's good, every? Nah, you gonna let this boy sauce on you with the?
Bruh, all right, so our first things first. My man's right here has like some of the best anime reactions, but regardless, this episode right here was definitely elite. This is the episode when Mitsuki turned into Sage mode. Of course, this is the episode when we found out that Deepa was absolutely nothing to play with. He was no joke at all. He pretty much trolled Boruto in this episode. So track record wise, I mean, this guy is definitely up there. He definitely has a track record. It's just very interesting how he didn't necessarily have any assignment with the owl fights, with the Kawaki fights, or with the Kawaki episodes. It's very interesting. Now, in regards to exactly how I think it's probably going to look, I still have my money on like a regular animation style. For example, this animation style that looks completely different is going to be episode 189. If you guys don't necessarily recall that was pretty much the Kawaki versus Gaara fight, and we knew off of the rip it was manga status, bro. All the designs looked manga. And also the last one, of course, when Kawaki was a kid, I think it's gonna be regular. I just think it's gonna be animated to damn perfection. I think it's probably gonna look similar to like anime episode 65 in regards to actual art. Like this art style, I think it's gonna look like this. But I'm not necessarily sure. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Again, I'm super excited for this. I think these episodes right here are definitely gonna look very good. They're gonna look absolutely elite. Again, I think episode 199, because it's more important, it's probably gonna look better than episode 198, similar to how the first episode of the Kawaki versus Gaara, appearance, or the Kawaki versus Gaara confrontation looked a little bit worse than the actual last episode. I think it's gonna be that similar type of situation right here. Either way, both of them are gonna look good. And again, if you guys aren't following me on Twitter, bro, what's up with y'all, bro? What's up with y'all, bro? Follow me on Twitter, bro. All right, but it's me, your boy Baara B, and we out.
It's a knife.